Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag proudly. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in and then I'll go in. But in the meantime and in between time, I got to give some shout outs. What's up, Robert Simmons? What it do? ATX is in the building. Randy Kilpatrick. What's up? St. Bougie. What it do, Barbara Jackson? Inglewood. What up? I see Miami. FJ Fred Johnson checking in. Mark Wembley. What's up, Mark Wembley? Kevin Andrews. What's up? What's up, Louisiana? Elzanta Reeves. Elzanta Reeves. Ooh, you can't miss that name. Can't get that one mistake. Can't mistake that one. Lockbusters. Columbia, South Carolina is in the building. Micah Johnson, B1. Always. Nikki B, what it do? What's up, Derek Mallory? Yay, yee. What's up? DeAndre Durham is in the building. Chi-Town, Omara Knowles. What's up? What's up? What's up, Buckhorse DC? Black Thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Willie Powell. What's up, Willie? Hell of a name, man. Hell of a name. Salute. Yeah. I'm going to go in right there, fam. I'm going to go in. I'll be back in the chat, but I'm going to tell you something, fam. This is going to run y'all hot. This is going to run you hot. This lets you know, and I say this all the time. Sometimes people say that I'm paranoid and I'm stretching the truth. You know, I'm trying to scare people and I'm anti-patriot. I just call a strike and a ball, fam. And I wish the times that we live in was not the way they are. I wish we really did live in a harmonious society, because all of us would be better off if we did. I mean, all of us would be better off if we did. But that ain't the case, because we're being sold out daily by the people that we vote into office and the people that we entrust to make decisions that impact our life, serious decisions that impact our lives on a daily basis. Let me pull this woman up, fam. This is cold-blooded what happened. This is cold-blooded. Imagine you've been released from prison. You just got released from prison in Florida. You got every intention of turning your life around. Your plan is to stay out of trouble, get a job, follow the rules of your parole. Then you find out that you owe the state 6 figures. In Florida and most other states, inmates are charged for the cost of their time in prison. The practice called pay to stay leaves many former offenders with staggering death, fam. Guess what? I didn't know this. In Florida, prisoners are charged $50 for every day of their original sentence, meaning that they keep getting charged even if they were released early. When former inmates inevitably fail to pay their massive bill, remember, fam, I said inevitably fail to pay their massive bill, it can prevent them from ever moving on from their period spent behind bars. This brings us to Shelby Hoffman. Shelby says that the single barrier that's stopping her from moving on with her life after serving time in prison is a $127,000 bill for a 7-year prison sentence, even though she only served 10 months. Since her release from prison, Shelby has gotten clean and rebuilt her life. She's soon to graduate with a bachelor's degree. However, she can't start her dream career as a case manager because of her outstanding pay-to-stay bill. The woman says she's been out of prison for 7.5 years. And she says she's done everything required of her. I would dare say, fam, that oftentimes after prisoners are released from prison, they tend to live better lives, more model lives than some people who've never even been to prison. This happens a lot. People make a mistake. They go to prison or jail and they get their time and they do their time, and then they come out and they continue to get taxed by the state, who pretend to act like they're here to protect us, the public, but they're not. Let me tell you something, fam. The way these people operate, it's like they don't want you to ever be made whole again. They don't want you to really become a productive citizen of society. That's not the game. They don't care nothing about rehabilitation. That's why they took rehabilitation off the prison, off those marquees at the prison. Remember, fam? Well, some of y'all can't remember, but way back, I remember the prison, they instead of them being called correctional facilities, they used to be called rehabilitations. It would be like, let's say, Huntsville Rehabilitation Center, or something along those lines. They wouldn't call them correctional facilities. They would call them rehabilitations, because the whole idea that they painted for us was to believe that if somebody went to prison, we're going to set them straight. We're going to rehab them before we let them back out into society. That's a fallacy. Fam, they don't care nothing about you. Some of y'all are very delusional. Some of y'all who ain't never been in trouble with the law, y'all are very delusional. And you don't really get it until it happens to you or one of your loved ones. Now, I know some of y'all saying, I ain't gonna never do nothing to go to jail because I'm perfect. I ain't gonna ever get caught up. Man, you know how many times I've heard people who say, I never thought it would happen to me, get caught up? Whether they did something or whether they got caught up in something they were oblivious to, or whether they actually did something and tried to be slick and they got caught up in the jam, or it was a case of mistaken identity, or somebody just straight up lied on them. It happens way more often than you could ever imagine. So you have these people who will say, well, you do the crime, you do the time until it happens to them. Until it happens to them or one of their loved ones. And here they come. Oh my God, I can't believe it happened. Da, da, da. Let's be honest, family. The term ex-convict doesn't really promote positions of high-paying jobs. Family, you got people who have went to college who cannot pay their loans back. You got people who can't pay their loans back, who went to college. They got degrees, can't pay their loans back. How in the hell is somebody who went to prison going to pay their loan back? It ain't even, let me back up, not loan, this so-called fee. Trying to get inmates to kick in and pay government bills, because this is what this boils down to. This is another way to siphon money from the public. This is just another hustle. How can we raise money? How can we just get money, more money, more money? How can we raise money? I know it. Nobody cares about inmates. We can pass a law to get inmates to pay $50 every day that they're in prison. When they get out, they got this big ass bill hanging over their head. Do you understand, you dummies, that a lot of times these guys go into prison because they was trying to pay bills in the first place? You dummies. Evil fucking dummies. Evil, just evil. They know these guys ain't going to be able to pay these bills. So it's just another way to keep them out of the system, to keep them from participating in the process. You ain't going to never get a chance. Even if you, okay, I did my time. I finished my parole. I covered all the conditions. Can I get my rights back now? Now, wait a minute. What? Hold on, it's happening too frequently. How can we move the goalpost? I know. Let's charge them $50 a day for every day that they do in the penitentiary. $50 a day for every day they do in the. Whoo, man, it's a cold game, fam. This really run me hot, man. This is cold game. Florida's laws of incarceration are not intended to rehabilitate, but to further deprive individuals of the opportunity of a productive life. That's what it's about. It is to further deny individuals the opportunity of a productive life. That is what it's about. They already don't want you to work. They already don't want you to be able to ever get a job worthwhile. It is programs like this, initiatives like this, that will make a guy who's trying every goddamn thing in his power to go to straight and narrow, to pick up that weapon and say, stick 'em up, nigga, give it up. I can't stand some of you motherfuckers. Man, it's cold-blooded, man. This is cold-blooded. A lot of times, fam, it ain't just free will. A lot of times it's the pressure that they continue to put on you. They continue to pile on top. And then check this out. This is another whole, this is, say, fam. Oftentimes, you will have these companies that will hire felons. And when you go in there, yeah, they'll hire you. But at the same time, the supervisors are riding, knowing that if you put your hands on them, if you get too aggressive or whatever, they'll just call the police on you. And now you gone, and then it sends out a message to the rest of them. Be careful. Oh, they talk to you like dogs, man. They talk to these guys like they ain't nothing. You know, knowing that they got that hanging over their head, knowing you need a job. If you don't get a job, you're going back to jail, because getting a job is oftentimes part of the parole requirements. So they tell you need to get a job. You're going to jail. You're going back. You're going to violate you. Get a job. So you're pressured to get a job. Got to get a job. Go get that job. And then you got some sucker, some clown standing over you and talking reckless to you. Somebody that know that if you ever got off on them, you beat their head smooth in. These people don't want us to live in a harmonious society. They don't want the citizens in this country to be productive, especially certain segments of the community to be productive, certain segments of society to be productive. All of that pull yourself up by the bootstrap is BS. That's just a defense mechanism they use to get you off, for them to throw you off from all of the stuff that they're doing. It ain't no different than somebody a rich person who looked down on somebody who accepting welfare, but they're accepting welfare in the form of tax deductions. That's a form of welfare, tax breaks. And I'm talking about by the millions, but they looking down on the person who's accepting welfare. It's like the person that's that works for a corporation that's embezzling money, stealing money from the company. Ain't nobody mad at them. Ain't nobody saying put them away for life. But they see somebody running out of the store with some clothes. Ooh, they the scourge of society. Get rid of them. They need to die. They can shoot them, kill them. We are one warped society. And these politicians got us exactly where they want us. They can do this and get away with it because nobody cares about anybody that's caught up in the criminal justice system. It's still people out there who think, well, if you're in court, if they arrested you, you must have did something. If they locked him, if they found him guilty, he must be guilty. You dummy. Absolutely zero critical thinking whatsoever. Just a robot out here, a robot. Anything you listen to on the news, you believe it. You hear it on the news, it must be true. CNN said it, must be true. Fox said it, must be true. You dummy. Don't you know that you're listening to human beings who come with their own specific set of implicit biases? Their own special experiences, who come from various backgrounds. So their thoughts, their beliefs are going to, the things that they say are going to reflect what they know. And what they know is based on their experiences. That is oftentimes very limited. Man. So you're not allowed to vote until your bill is paid. The people of Florida, this is what's interesting, fam. The people of Florida voted out any restrictions on voting, but the legislator added the requirement anyway. This is the type of stuff that they do. Like, yeah, the people, hey, yeah, your vote counts. Your vote. The only vote that counts, fam, is the one that you give them to get them in office. After that, they don't give a damn about what you think. And they'll pass laws without your permission. They'll get together and they'll go up in that back room and pass a law overnight while you laying in bed thinking everything cool. You wake up, it's a new day. It's a new day for real. It's a new day, new day. I don't even see how this is constitutional. Don't even see how it's constitutional, family. But see, that's how it go. You give them an inch, they'll take a yard. The inch was given when they decided that, you know what, we're going to end slavery, but we're really not. We're going to keep it going in the prison system. When they did that, then they just keep on pushing a little bit more because now they're in the door. So they just keep on pushing. Same thing with qualified immunity with these police officers. Once they got that passed, now they just continue to push more because they got that power. And they just continue to push more, to where, damn, if you got a badge, if you're a cop, I mean, you're damn near untouchable until you get touched. Going into the comments. What's up, Nikki B? Will Biggs, what's up? What's up, Justin Stevens? Barbara Jackson, what up? If y'all hear those horns, fam, I'm out here in New York, man. It's wild. You know, they love blowing them horns in New York. I checked out this guy named Daddy Ramazani, comedian, in Brooklyn last night. He got a new short film. It's called Super NIG. You know what I'm saying? If he makes it into a long form, it'll probably be a cult classic. It's crazy. Wow. Dude, very talented. I also checked out my girl, Leah Sampson. Funny. She's a rising comedian, one of the best that's doing it right now. So y'all make sure if y'all see those names, pull up a chair. Damon Hill, what up? Kirk State. Yeah, I'm pulling up at, I'm gonna pull up tomorrow in LA. I'm gonna go to the Boxing Hall of Fame, National Boxing Hall of Fame, to support the homie Reggie Johnson, Roy Jones, Sugar Shane Mosley, Holyfield, Barrera. Oh man, Winky Wright. Oh man, it's going down. It's going down. Darren Jackson, what's up? What's up, Sister Soul? Hey, Sister Soul. What's up, Marlon Reed? Ruth Robinson, what it do? Beverly Kyle, that's right. Boxing is life. Mark Eckwood. Yeah, you already know I got to pull up on Corey. I think I'm supposed to. I think I leave before Corey do his show though. I might have to I may have to extend. Get me an extension every time. Every time I go to LA, I always end up staying extra days. I always have to move my flights. I always have to add more dates. I do that a lot in New York too. Tim B asked me what NFL team you like, Willie. Hey, I want to like the Texans, man, just because it's the home team. So I guess I'm rooting for the Texans, but I don't like the Texans. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't like the Texans. You know, they ain't got that. But let me back up. We did okay last year. And with CJ Stroud, that was good. He played his butt off. I just seen too many times our football teams will go forward. They'll take 2 steps forward and 3 steps backwards. You know, one year it looked like, okay, oh, man, we look like we turning it around. And then the next year we turn around. Like total about face, like it's going backwards. You know, you mess around and win 10 games one season or 11 games one season. And next thing you know, the next year you win 1 game. Like, how the hell that happened? Got the same coach, much of the same team, and you win 1 game. I like teams. I'm going to tell you my all-time favorite team, Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the Steelers. I like the Steelers because the Steelers, I don't care what year it is, the Steelers always play hard. It don't matter who on the team, you know, it don't matter who coaching, they just play hard. I like players with heart. Like, give me everything you got, and man, I salute you. Ain't no complaints for me. I can tell when you're giving everything you got. Give me everything you got. Leave it on the field. Leave it on the court. No excuses. That's what I like. So Pittsburgh, I like the Steelers. Sup, Tim B. Dr. Turner. Sup, Doc? Mike Tyson is training hard. Who y'all think gonna win out of Mike and who is that? Paul. Who y'all think gonna win? Who y'all think gonna win out of Mike and Jake? Give me a thumbs up if you think Mike gonna win. 2 thumbs up if you think Jake Paul is gonna win. 1 thumbs up for Mike, 2 thumbs for Jake Paul. Let me see what y'all thinking. Who y'all got? Let's see. Nikki B, Mike, Randy, Mike, Dr. Turner, Mike, Mitch, Mike, Saint, Mike, Nicole, Mike, Derek, Mike, Tim B, Mike, Smaller, Jake, Good and Bad, Fly, Villain, Mike, Ruth Mike. What is that? Baby doll Mike. All right, look like y'all think Mike got it. What's up, Joe? Joe got Mike. I'm gonna tell you something, fam. It's just very difficult to call this just because of the age difference and the fact that Jake Paul, he got a lot of heart and he got some decent talent. Now, he ain't skilled like Mike Tyson. He ain't got the skill that Mike Tyson have, but he kind of leveled things off a little with his youth and his energy. If the fight goes into the later rounds, which I seriously doubt it will, then it favors the younger fighter, because he has more stamina. It favors the younger fighter. However, the way Mike has been looking, if he goes in and he uses his skill to perfection, it could be over real soon. Very, very soon. It could be over very soon. We're talking first round. It could be over. But I don't think Jake Paul gonna let that happen. I think Jake Paul gonna get out of the way. It'll definitely go more than one round if they use headgear. It'll be something interesting to watch, though. It wouldn't be more interesting to me than seeing actual heavyweights fight, like actual live, like current active heavyweights who are real beasts, especially the throwback from yesterday type fighters. Yeah, it wouldn't be more interesting than that. I really want to see some real fights. Like that Haney fight, Haney and Ryan Garcia. Boy, that was a fight. That was some good fighting there. That's some good boxing. I like watching that. Yeah, and I had it all wrong. I sure did think that Haney I thought his skill was going to propel him to a victory. But not so. Not so, said Ryan. Not so. Yeah, I'd like to see a rematch too. I want to see a rematch. I want to see if Haney can correct it. I want to because I thought Haney was going to fight his fight. He didn't fight his fight. He fought Ryan Garcia's fight. So I want to see if Haney will correct it and actually fight his fight and be able to get the W. Or will it remain true that styles do make fights and Ryan Garcia just has Devin Haney's number? That would be interesting to see. All right. Yeah. All right, fam. That's my time. I appreciate you, Sister Soul. Appreciate you. Where's Miss Jazz? I thought Miss Jazzy was in here. Guess I ain't. Did I see Miss Jazzy? No, I haven't seen Miss Jazzy in the chat. We missed Miss Jazzy, but Sister Soul held it down, and I appreciate that. All right, fam. Until next time, I appreciate y'all joining live. I got something else I'm gonna put out in a minute, but I appreciate y'all, fam, and y'all enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next time, no more talk.